We woke up at 5 a.m. and started cranking some good tunes, headed on the road to Loretta's. As promised, 3 New Year's resolutions this year. First, to race arena cross. Second, to give an honest effort to try to qualify for Loretta's. And third, to never let the extraordinary feel ordinary. Checking off number 2 this weekend, as I gave it my very all this past weekend, racing the 450C and 30 plus amateur class. Here we are on the gate drop 450C, Moto 1. 27 people in my class, and them boys were ripping. Dear God, did that roost hurt. Not to mention 450B had the first gate drop, so I knew them boys would be catching me if I wasn't on my A game. And dear God, did that hurt. And if you know a whole lot about racing, at this point, I don't know what position I'm in, but I know I'm pretty close to last, if not actually in last. I'm going to go ahead and say it was a long day. It was a stressful day. I've never raced 2 classes in one day before. I wasn't even entirely sure I could get 4 full motos. Proud to report, not only did I get 4 full motos, I actually got stronger throughout the day. However, I cannot really explain to you guys how stressful and just absolutely morally, emotionally, and most importantly, physically draining this sport and racing at this level is. I'm recording this audio now on a Tuesday night after the race on Sunday. My forearms still hurt. My knee still hurts from casing that one triple. First lap of the freaking day, man. And this sport's hard, and these kids, when you sign up at the national level, they're just very, very extremely fast. You don't even got to take my word for it. My buddy William McPhee set the fastest lap time of the day out here, going 1:1:1:1 in 25 plus and 30 plus. Ran a 1 minute and 40-second lap time. Meanwhile, here in the 450C class, which I suppose was supposed to be the novice class, and the fastest lap time in my division was a 1:48. So you're telling me there's basically 8 seconds of separation from a A-level pro class and the C class. And I know everybody I talked to told me you're going to be so surprised how fast those dudes at Loretta are. And as someone who raced BMX in my entire life, I'm going to just throw it out there. Maybe AMA needs some qualifying factors about what is and is not a C-class rider. Because yes, it's very obvious there's dudes out there sandbagging. I'm still going to live by the philosophy. First place in C-class is last place in B-class. So if you bagging it up, just know I said that. And I'm out here about dang old last place in this one. But like I said, I did get stronger over the course of the day, which was a surprise to me, because by the 3rd lap in this moto, I felt like I was fading hard. I wasn't even entirely sure I was going to be able to do my 2nd moto. Then when it was time for my 3rd moto that day, I told my people, I said I might just do 1 lap and pull off in 450C, focus my attention on that 30 plus amateur race. But the unfortunate news I have for y'all is I stall right there. Seems like I can't make it an entire race without stalling at least once lately. Got that yellow bike kick-started quickly. The day was so long, so stressful. I was so tired, physically exhausted. For my second and third moto in the entire day, I literally forgot to put my GoPro even on as I headed over to the start line. And then for my fourth moto of the day, I put the GoPro on, but I never remembered to actually start filming. So this was the only moto I filmed with the GoPro the entire day. I do have those drone shots of me running third and fourth place in the 30 plus amateur class. So I'm gonna go ahead and post my results here just so y'all know I did actually improve throughout the day, because ironically and unfortunately the only moto I actually filmed turned out to be my worst moto of the entire day. So as you can see here, I went 23rd out of 27 in Moto 1, 15th out of 27 in Moto 2 for an 18th overall in 450C. Then in the 30 plus amateur class, I went 5th in Moto 1, 4th in Moto 2 for a 4th overall. Very important to note that 30 plus amateur class is a North Carolina motocross state championship point series, so I do look forward to doing a lot more of those North Carolina motocross state championship series events, as I'm already situated pretty well in points. And I think one of the most important takeaways of the weekend, as it looks like 450B probably already caught up to us at this point with that 30-40 second head start. Nonetheless, one of the biggest takeaways from the weekend was that I was able to walk out of here with lap times. I identified that my fastest laps were right around a 2:17. Couple mistakes here or there, like sending it too hard on the Dragon's back. Certainly confident and capable of doing a 2:14 if I was fully fresh and ready to pin it for just one lap. Nonetheless, running 2:17s out here. And if I want to qualify for Loretta's, I'm probably going to have to be running 2 minutes flat consistently. That is 14% quicker. I need to get 14% quicker. Maybe that sounds like a lot. I don't know. Honestly, my wife said that sounds like a lot. I don't feel like it is, because I know that since I started riding 15 months ago, I'm 2 times faster than I used to be. And I know really a couple of things that I really particularly need to work on if I want to get just that little bit faster. Most importantly, we need to be jumping every single thing on the track. It doesn't matter if you're racing C, the novice class. If you're not jumping the jumps, you're losing a massive amount of time. Second of all, I got to work on these corners. That right there should have stayed on the throttle harder. So much easier to watch these videos with the benefit of hindsight and be like, dude, just go faster. But it is scary, and you may crash. And you're trying to avoid that, because if you're laying in the dirt and can't cross the finish line, you're going to do bad anyway. Nonetheless, this was an incredibly positive experience for me. I thoroughly enjoyed getting out there, getting roosted, getting humbled, which was what this particular moto was all about. And I had a whole lot of fun, and like I said, I got better throughout the day. 23rd Moto 1, I was like, bro, I mean, yeah, that's not good. You got to get better. I don't know. I faded. I cased a jump. Y'all, I about lost her there. I didn't even remember that was about to happen. Jeez. This was a struggle. This Moto 1 was a struggle. I came off the track. I felt like I was going to throw up. If someone told me to throw up, I'd have been like, ugh. But I didn't do it. I drank a lot of water. So much water. But I know exactly what I need to do. I bought a mountain bike over the weekend, looking forward to a new fun way to engage in some cardio on the weeknights. Going to be doing a lot of mountain biking, just trying to get in those elevated heart rate zones for a consistent period of time. Probably shooting for 12-minute pushes, 12-minute breaks, 12-minute pushes, 12-minute breaks, because I think that's going to be pretty comparable to the motocross racing experience. So over the next 2 months, I'm going to be working on getting 14% better. I'm going to show up at NCMP. I'm going to try to qualify again. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to make it, but I'm going to guarantee that I'm going to give my honest best effort as a working professional can do. I'm out here racing with kids that are homeschooled and grown adults that just travel year-round in an RV. I don't know where y'all got your money. I'm happy for you, but I wish I could say the same about myself. Nonetheless, I'm having the time of my life out here, and as always, I appreciate you guys, the viewers, man. Y'all motivate me to post these videos and cross these finish lines. Of course, I do it mostly intrinsically for me. Special shout out to my boy Wilmot, who managed to film the second, third, and fourth lap of the 30-plus amateur North Carolina Motocross State Championship Point Series moto, where you see a boy Carrot pulling up on the yellow bike right there in fourth place. I did run third place a little bit of this moto. Ended up fourth. I was fifth, Moto 1. Glad to make a pass and move on up a little bit. Get that fourth place trophy, you heard. But I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this race. Sorry I forgot to turn the GoPro on, but I was the most stressed, tired, just overworked and overburdened I've ever been. Look at those freaking braking bumps, dude. It was vicious out there. You gotta love a sand track. I live at the beach. At least I knew what was coming. But as always, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I look forward to catching y'all on the next one very, very soon. A lot of training to do, a lot of fun to be had. Till then, peace, y'all. But before I forget, check out the photos of one of these lips sent in by my boy Ty Edmondson. Absolutely vicious. Have you questioning everything you ever thought you knew. Having you question whether you can jump jumps you already jumped before. Having the time of my life out there on a dirt bike. Getting better each and every day. And I feel like I got a whole lot better on this day in particular. A lot of people told me I was going to get smoked, and maybe I did. But even if I don't make it this year, you best believe I'm going to be back next year. And I'm really, for real, going to be ready then, because I know exactly what I need to do. 14%.